All right, so obviously there's been quite a bit of drone activity over New Jersey. I wanted to make a video because there's just so much to go into here. I think the biggest piece of this is how long it took for it to catch on. Obviously, it's unavoidable at this point, but it took. Mm, I think it started on like November 27th, and I think it took all the way. We'll get there in a second, but it took all the way till like December 12th to get this going. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and the response is not ideal for anybody. It seems like state lawmakers are pushing to try to get more info and better approvals to try and get everything handled and take these drones down, if they're actually drones or not. But I got a lot of weird stuff here to show you. On the screen right now, right here, this is my brother's picture, literally from our apartment in New Jersey. I travel for work, so I'm actually not there right now. But he just went outside and took a picture when it was all starting to blow up. And I don't know what the heck that is, but he said he could take a video, but it was a little blurry. But this is the best shot I saw. What the heck is that? Apparently, it kept going back and forth. Been a lot of literally, it started out basically right in the area that I'm from, and the up and down all of New Jersey, and now it's getting into LaGuardia Airport, which I'll show in a second. Worth noting that my brother saw some craziness in August in Atlantic City when he was on the beach. Shout out, Mike. So yeah, I just got a bunch of tabs here open. I'm just gonna run through them. So let's see. This is just I got a lot from Reddit here, just because again the news took forever to come out. This was 2 days ago, but a lot of this stuff again, it just took a while for anybody to even cover it, and now the news is finally covering it, and even the government is, the president's even had conversations about it. Are the mystery drones UAP after all? Above the norm news, so whatever. I'm just gonna read it. Make your own decision. As per the recent Pentagon press conference on 12/11/24, the government cannot discern the origin of the curious lighted objects flying over NJ and all other locations, as summarized by someone on X, less than Arn. This is by Paul Wright. The Pentagon is aware of the drone situation. My big confusion is, why are they not calling it UAPs? Is it only because a UAP is something that planes can discern from like a regular person? Because if you look up the definition of UAP, here, I'll look it up right now actually. UAP definition. UAP stands for Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, a catch-all term to describe objects detected in the air, sea, and space that defy easy explanation. Sure seems like UAP, but they changed this. I believe it was like July, um, like officially instead of UFO, and they aren't even using that. They're just saying it's drones, but you'll see here that they don't actually know what it is. They're just assuming it's drones, unless they've crashed one. But we can talk about that. But just making it clear, it's weird that they're not calling it UAPs when this seems like a great time to use UAP. Probably because they don't want to freak out the public on it. But let's see. So they're obviously aware. They have no evidence that it's coming from a foreign entity or adversary, because they literally don't even know what it is, but somehow Iran got tangled into this. They are not U.S. military drones, allegedly. It is not an Iranian mothership. FBI knows nothing. Local law enforcement knows nothing. None have been shot down. This is from 2 days ago. This is the 14th of December right now. Although Nair did not compare the two, it must be said that much like UFOs, they have achieved a breakdown of the illusion of control over the U.S. airspace. Okay, before we dive into the UFO stuff, I think a good point here is there's a couple things that I have, a couple theories that I have personally. Uh, Obviously, the DoD and everybody, they all work with government contractors that do work for them, that aren't, they're basically arms of the government, but they get paid to do work that they are capable of doing. such as Lockheed Martin, Global Solutions, General Dynamics, all these big places. Um, so they're working on these projects. And listen, if you listen to Joe Rogan, I don't want to bring him up right away. He does a great job of interviewing people that are allowed to talk for the most part. Again, you still got to take them with a grain of salt because you don't know exactly what they're allowed to say and what they're not allowed to say. Um, but there are a couple good ones on there, and some mention that if there were UFO crashes, obviously, in order to counter UFOs, you would have to reverse engineer the UFOs. Now, if there was a crash that was something way past our knowledge of combustion systems, then you would want to reverse engineer that, and you'd use companies like the Lockheed Martins of the world and Global Solutions and all these places. That being said, if even on our own, even if we had types of um, combustion systems or out of this world drones technology that we created on our own, those people would be the ones that are in charge of it, the Lockheed Martins. They'd be building it up. Obviously, you would want to keep that somewhat secret so you're not telling other countries what you have. And with that being said, there's a security risk to it, right? So if it is ours, then you would want to protect that. So maybe the government is saying that it's not a threat to us and maybe blaming other countries. But I think the blaming other countries things is weird because then you would be causing more panic. If it was a government contractor that wanted more funding, but was not able to do so because of the secrecy element of it, wouldn't you want to force it not to be secret and force the government's hand into saying that we actually do in fact have these wild drones that move way faster than anything and have a bigger battery life than most drones that are can only be in the air for what, like I think 40 minutes is like the max that a person can go out and buy that's not part of the government type drone. You'd want more funding so then they could make more money. That's one option. Another option, New Jersey has, like, I'm pretty sure one of the biggest naval bases on the East Coast. Another option is maybe they are panic using these drones, working with the contractors to try to find a potential nuke that was lost, or some kind of bomb that was lost, or some kind of craziness that they can't find that was misplaced, or something along those lines. And they're using all these drones to try to find whatever was lost. I think that's also an option. And then third option, obviously, UAPs. If it's a foreign, I just have a hard time believing that it's a foreign entity because we spend so much money on national security in America that I am fairly certain that we could either negotiate our way out of this by throwing money at them or some kind of system to find this stuff. So I think it's something out of the government's control, but something that they know what is going on. I lean heavily towards the government route where the contractors are trying to get more money. I think number two would be the nukes, and then I think number three, hey, it could be UAPs because they're all over the place all the time, it seems. Again, like I said, my brother showed me a video that he has. It's not very clear. You got to zoom in, but they're definitely like those orb ones that you see everywhere. All right, let me run through these tabs. What's next? All right, so here was the police department response 9 days ago. This is like right around the first conversations to the general public from the police department. This was before the government got involved, or at least said that they knew about it at the very least. So this is posted by Luke Goblin 69 on Reddit. The Florham Park Police Department. Residents, You may have observed or become aware of the various reported drone sightings in the airspace above Morris County in recent weeks. Morris County law enforcement, in conjunction with our state and federal partners, have been attempting to determine the launch point and landing location of these drones, as well as the people or entities responsible for their That's weird. People or entities responsible for their presence in our airspace. Several drone sightings have been reported above critical infrastructure such as water reservoirs, electric transmission lines, rail stations, police departments, and military installations. Members of the local law enforcement community have been pressuring our partner for answers regarding this activity, as their presence around our critical infrastructure is concerning. While we currently have no evidence or information to indicate these drones, indicate that while we currently have no evidence or information to indicate these drones pose an imminent threat at this time, their presence appears nefarious in nature. We are asking that all residents be vigilant and report any drone sightings directly to the FBI at the phone number or email tip lines listed below. Photographs or videos are specifically requested and can be uploaded to the email address tip line. The FBI has asked all citizens to report drone sightings directly to the FBI. The sightings have been occurring nightly for the past 2 weeks. Past 2 weeks as of 9 days ago, which is end of November, like November 20, early 20th, 2021, 22. The sightings have been occurring nightly. Look, our drones are in the Morristown Municipal Airport and our western border and New York International Airport close proximity. So this was basically the first response. Let's keep going. ABC News. So here we go. Let's turn this up. Here we go. This was today, 12/14. That's crazy. Okay, so this is interesting. You see it was like shimmering there? Here. Yeah, it's like shimmering. So this is actually, if you go back again, this is Joe Rogan we're talking about here. Uh, Wants to believe in UFOs, has all these UFO people on. Believe him or not, a lot of people with the Bob Lazar story, I'm not going to get crazy into it, but basically one of his stories was an element 119, I believe it was, and it could basically manipulate gravity into where there's a circle. You could basically put yourself into a little sphere. You can manipulate gravity within the sphere, and you're no longer limited by the gravity of being able to go any type of speed or anything like that. So you can go as fast as you want without having to abide by the rules of gravity and everything like that. So that how I'm explaining it is my knowledge on that. That's not that great, but I mean it just is very similar to what he was describing. So that could explain a lot. But hey, Element 119, look into it. That's pretty crazy though. It looks like it is manipulating the area around it, or it could just be some kind of weird Northern Lights type deal, where maybe the sky is maybe it's like perfect where it's kind of weird that lightning shoots out of the sky if you really think about it, right? You never know, but gotta play all sides here. All right. News Nation. Ocean. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. Ocean County Sheriff Officer says he saw 50 drones coming off the ocean. Let's see what they say here. What's the volume at? I want to make sure I'm not gonna blow out my ears. Pretty high. All right, let's see. What do they say? Okay, that's pretty cool. Andy Kim actually has been kind of leading this thing. Apparently, he went on a bunch of police cruises to try to find drones. This might be one of the videos I think they're saying that he took. I didn't actually realize that. Let's see what they say. How can they prove that? I don't know how they can say that. Like, the news is just trying to make people feel good about what it is, even though they have no idea what's going on. If they knew, they would just say it. You can't just say it's not manned and then also you don't know what's going on. That's why Andy Kim's kind of the man right now. He's just trying to figure out what's going on. He literally called him out and said, "You literally can't see it." So this is most recent. This was posted 19 hours ago, so today by News Nation. So it's still happening like pretty consistently since the end of November. Wow. 3,000. A lot of people gave up actually calling the government tip line because it was just shut down at one point. So I guess their emails just blowing up. Um, yeah, I'm sure some is just, well, I think they shut down flight travel in some of those areas, but I was gonna say most of it might be planes, but at the same time, I mean, it's undeniable at this point. So they know, okay, this is, again, it's a contradictory statement. We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security, public safety threat or have foreign nexus. How can you say that if you don't know what they are? The only way you can say this is if it's yours and you're positive and you can't say it for some reason. All right, we got the boys on it. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, this guy, he's cool. Let's talk to him. Yeah, I think a lot of people felt that way. I will say it is kind of weird. I saw some Reddit posts on this. Not that it's credible or anything, but the lights on there were actually like uh, F FFA yeah, FFA compliant for some of those. So maybe some of those. It's also possible that like we're also putting stuff up to kind of take away the actual drones. Like maybe they are actual like our types of drones and the like to throw off the scent. You know what I'm saying? But let's just see what it says. Sorry. Wow. Whoa. Why are they always so blurry? 8 to 10 feet wide. Wow. Hmm. There we go. A real drone. Hmm. Hmm. Weird. So these drones that we don't know, aren't giving off heat like ours do. Whoa. Whoa. Hmm. Everybody says they saw it. That's crazy. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. Let's see. There's that little circle thing again. Yeah, come to the Jersey Shore. Heck yeah. All right, so everybody's seeing it. All right, let's see what else is next year. All right, this is a weird one. A helicopter chasing a drone. I saw this. This is interesting. Watch this. This guy just randomly from his house, it looks like. Bank Hot 3840. Eric Martin. 12/9, so 5 days ago. There you go. Little drone right there. Helicopter chasing. It isn't going crazy fast. Looks like the helicopter's actually catching up to it, kind of. Trippy. Okay, what's next? Oh, so this guy, I think he was like in a plane and saw it, so he's actually got some like capture footage. Let's see. Here we go. This the gimbal? Looks like the gimbal UFO thing they released. This one's at night though. Hmm. That feels like it wasn't it, honestly. Alright, very cool. Good talk. What's next? Fox New York, mystery drones disable civilian drones as they approach. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Whoa. That place looks familiar to me. I had one of those once. Hanging out. Oh. Mmm. Thanks, Bats McGee, for that one. Interesting. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, is it? It's definitely possible. All right, News Nation, what we got? Oh, it's this guy again. Different channel. This guy's the belle of the ball right now. I want to make sure it's nothing new. Pretty similar. Yeah, swarming around bases and things like that. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the government response is. I kind of like this was 4 days ago. I like how there was just like a quick like, it's Iran, and then everyone's like, wait, nope, we actually can't attribute to anybody. On the UFO Reddit again. All right, you don't have answers. Got it. What's next? This is a weird one. I don't think this is a video. Yeah, look at that. Oh, can't zoom any closer than that. That was a drone that was caught. That doesn't look like a regular drone, does it? Someone in the comments said it looked like it was from Star Wars. But what the heck is that? What's next? This guy. What? Okay. Doesn't this feel like the what's Independence Day? Like leading up to the alien invasion, or like while there was just a random mothership in the sky? Just saying. It's Wolf. What a cool first name. Look at all those counties. This region is where I'm from. But holy. Kind of looks like my brother's image, right? Yeah. If they can. Shouldn't diminish the extent of their expertise. Okay. So what's the plan here? How about you just say you guys don't know? It's ours. It's someone else's. Or you literally don't know. Is it diminishing if you're saying someone doesn't know and you actually don't know? How about a giant net? Just get a giant net and just fly by them all. Or are they too fast? Or can you literally not do it? You can also say those things. Ooh. So no. Not allowed to take them down. Why? Why would you not be allowed to take them down? You already know of a plan that we're doing something on our own. Or you talk to aliens and you have an agreement with the aliens. What if? Nah. I was gonna say, what if like we made an agreement with the aliens and the aliens are like, hey, let us scan all your shit in broad daylight and we'll protect you from meteors and other aliens. I don't believe that, but maybe. Wait, what do you say? We have various authority that is discrete to the particular mission. Hmm. Wolf coming in with the blitzer questions. No. So now there's not even drones in the sky. This guy's falling apart. I mean, we just showed earlier that the government literally doesn't have that technology to not have a heat signature for drones. The government. That was the military showing us that drone that had a heat signature. So, unless there's some kind of secret program, unless you're just trying to deter everything, Alejandro, how can you literally remember that thing I showed you earlier? The local town guy said it was nefarious. So, they need to get on the same page here and just, why don't you just freaking say what it is if you know what it is? Why are you trying to say it's nothing? Are they going to stop being droning around if they're not drones? Or what are they? There's something. There's definitely something there. If you learn of any cause for concern, so as of right now, there's no cause for concern. I mean, I feel like it's kind of concerning that they're around bases and kind of scanning them. There's videos of them like dropping things out. Uh, it's like they're just turning a blind eye. It's like a kid asking a question to their parent that the parent doesn't necessarily know, but or maybe knows and just doesn't want to go into the details of it. They're treating everyone like children is what it is. Like a parent doesn't feel like answering a question that's maybe too in depth, you know? Like it just is. It's just how it is, okay? Like that. That's how they're talking to everybody. Yes. He also has crazy eyebrows. It looks like he has two caterpillars living on the tops of his eyes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sought for increased authorities. So, is it they are tied up and literally can't do anything about it? Because if they can't do anything about it, then they can't say that it's not nefarious in nature or anything like that because you don't have the authority to even take it down. That's what that sounds like. You didn't do a good job of that, my friend Alejandro. Oh, here we go. This guy is heated about something. Let's see. What's he talking about? Republican Chris Smith discusses Ocean County Sheriff Office witnessing 50 drones. Okay. So he's talking about that same guy from before. Monmouth County and the ocean. I should probably look that video up. I'll look that up right after this. I did hear that one. Let me type that in real quick. It was a Monmouth County, I believe. Drones, water. Let's go to videos, probably. Let's see. Drones flying over New Jersey. Once hit bottom of the drone action. Drone setting prompt law enforcement. How about just drone Drone coming out of water, NJ. It's getting buried. Hold on. Because it was kind of crazy. Like, there's a place in Monmouth, New Jersey storm survivor coming off the ocean. Maybe it's that one. It's in Newsweek. I really hate to search Reddit, but Reddit just has all the great videos. Let's just take a look here. Alright, I'm already over it. There's ads. Let's just go to Reddit. Alright. Well, we're already here on the ads. Hold on. Yeah, so anyway, there's like a little area by Monmouth Beach where like some kid, and it's not a kid, he's like 40, but he lives with his mom or something. They see drones coming out of the water. Oh, here we go. Jesus. That's loud as heck at the lowest volume. Wow, this is a very cool video. I'm glad I waited for this. Wow. Alright, F this. Let's go to Reddit. Oh, Reddit. Let's go to Reddit. Let's go to drones. Drone. In water. Monmouth County. Monmouth. Drone flight over. Response to drones. Oh my god. Alright, well, whatever. Sorry. That was a big waste of time there. Alright, let's just get back to it. Oh, it was my next one. Wow, I'm so annoying. So yeah, it was actually pretty close to here, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Right there. Basically, they could see it and it would just go right into the water. What's the other one? Another night, another drones. Over the ocean, back for more. Yeah, pretty crazy. Well, this isn't the exact one, but it looks pretty close to the video I saw. Incredible drone. Oh, this is the one. Wow, I can't believe that. Alright, hold on. Let me make it bigger. Oh. Let's go here. Let's make it big. Yeah, this is the exact one, actually. See, I wasn't lying to you. So yeah, they apparently just go in and out of the water here. I don't know if they move. Let me click a little faster. Oh, one disappeared. See it right at the bottom? Right here. Boop. Looks like a constellation. They higher up too. It's pretty crazy. Yep, there goes the one that disappeared. This one's going down now. This is crazy. Looks like they're... Yeah, look, it's literally going into the water. And this is like every night, they said. Look, there's only 3 in the sky now there. That's crazy, look. Went from that, and then that one just disappeared right there. I'll play it again, see it? There, the light goes dimmer and it goes right into the water. The fish are probably like, what the? Literally all over. That's so crazy. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Alright, what's next? Oh. Okay. This is the worst. This is good for this reporter on this next one. It was very cool to watch this. Here, I'm going to make sure this starts over. This is a good one. So a reporter calls out Pentagon gaslighting. They're adequately investigating the drones, but not thoroughly enough to claim possession of still imagery, yet they are able to determine that drones pose no threat. Make it make sense. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, hey. Trying to watch you here. Alright, fine. We'll make it smaller, just so you're happy. God. Alright, here we go. Ready? Oh my god. Come on. Don't do this to me. Okay, here we go. Why? They don't want me to play this. I have to though. This is very important. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. She's awesome. Look at this guy. He is like the definition of a politician, right? Like he looks like he's a very smart kid trying to talk his way out of someone that stole cookies. How can you argue that you're moving pretty well? You've said nothing to anybody saying that you don't know anything and there's no threat. Nothing is the answer. You know nothing. How's that making anyone feel good? You know, like how Pinocchio lies and his nose gets bigger? This guy looks like he's lied so much that his lips disappeared. All right, let's have the reporter call her out. Call him out now. Good question. If they do become a threat, does anybody have direction to do anything about it? 2 days ago. Okay, so if something does happen, the president will say, go get him, I guess. I hate this little smirk that he has here. It's very condescending. Ooh, yeah, it is in restricted spaces. Any person that was flying where these drones were going would be arrested. He just said that the drones are not in any of those areas, and good on the reporter about to call him out for that. Ooh, get him. Look at her face. Look at her face. Yeah, I guess someone was hurt and they couldn't go in that airspace, and she noted it, and Mr. Condescending here is going to respond. stands by his opening statement. Look at her face. Wow. You're not on trial, bro. Ooh, can you make that make more sense? He's talking like he's on trial, bro. Just be honest. Like you don't know what's going on. Yeah. He's talking with his finger like, my goodness. We know why it's a threat. We know. We know, my goodness. My goodness. This is a threat and I stand by my opening statement. Now. Now you go ahead and get out there and do your reporting. Why don't you guys just get out there and do your own analysis? They're everywhere. Legit all over New Jersey. I mean, this is kind of crazy. The state and local are like, "Hey, you guys are seeing this too, right? Like, what are we doing?" So, oh, he looks terrified. Oh, not an easy job, but hey, man, you can't just, like they said, you can't gaslight. Mm. Oh my god. I mean, it kind of would make sense to say, hey guys, like, can you just chill out with the drones until we figure out this other drone thing? Unless you already knew what it was. Like, why wouldn't you do that? That doesn't really make much sense to me. But this response is crazy. Whatever policy we deem. What? Hold on. I gotta listen to that one more time. Sorry. Whatever policy we deem. Whatever policy options we determine are appropriate, we will be informed by the investigation. What the fuck? How? What do you know, bro? He knows something that he can't say. He's talking around it. Like, that's how you talk to people that, like, you know you're gonna fire them, and you're gonna say you just gotta keep doing your job. Like, someone comes to you and says, "Am I getting fired?" And, like, you know damn well they're getting fired. And you're like, you just gotta keep doing what you're doing until a decision is made. Don't jump to conclusions, and we'll see where it goes. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, that's really concerning. That's not a good response at all. Reddit going off. FBI's response to Congress today was disgusting. The USAF, United States Air Force, sent an F-22 to scramble a single spy balloon over the coast of South Carolina, but won't attempt to deploy similar measures in this case. The theory, again, UFO Reddit, so whatever. Over people's homes, like many other states, embarrassing our foreign adversaries are likely drooling in how much nothing burger or Homeland Defense is, unless DoD know exactly that they are, choosing not to disclose that information. Robert Wheeler shaking blows my mind over 3,000 sightings. Was it? Yeah, it was 3,000. Public residents the other there's somehow not piqued interest of the agency or branch of military that has the ability to respond with a big stick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here, shout out to this guy, Spartan Elite 43. This is from the video game Destroy All Humans. You actually can pretend to be a person. The alien in this game is pretending to be this guy, and his response reminds me just like that guy that was responding there. That he's trying to calm the people here for, like about alien invasions. So the alien is talking to the people, trying to make them feel like it's not aliens. Watch this. Hold on. Oh, well. Blame weather balloons. Blame communism. That's how the FBI wants them to respond. Yeah, basically. Hmm. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up right there. Yeah, I'll definitely make more videos on this once we get some more information. But just a big uh, weird thing going on. I mean, all my friends are seeing it. Family members are seeing it, and the government's not really doing a whole lot, which leads me to believe. I don't know. The way I see it, drones are around military bases. Drones are around, like they said, electrical areas and transformers and water reservoirs. Round Valley Reservoir was noted. Here, let me look that one up real quick. Round Valley Reservoir. Um, if if a plane was over there, like a foreign plane, they would definitely be shooting it down. So that leads me to believe it's either ours or something that they know not to mess with. Um, yeah, drone hunting with Senator found mystery lights over NJ Reservoir. So even Andy Kim was there. There he is. Yeah. Go ahead, Andy Kim. Get right in there. What do I got to say here? Oh, that's just an ad. Got me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I mean, this is a pretty good. Everybody's looking right now like, huh, what the actual heck? But, alright, until the next video.